Oh my god. Right when I was gonna say hello, got something clogged in my throat. Hello! Hello again. So, this video, I actually don't really know what I'm gonna talk about. Maybe I'm kind of just gonna wander in, fiddle around, and figure out from there. And maybe a good place to start is attitude and how you perceive yourself. Because I've been reading a lot of Stoicism, but also the Tao Te Ching. And in the Tao Te Ching, there's a lot about humbling yourself to being lower, as in, and being beneath your subordinates to actually become the leader. What interesting uh, finding I found was that they said something about do not be first, and if you're not first, then you can not be competed with. And because of that, you are a leader. You are someone to follow. You are someone that people can look up to because you don't walk with the crowd. You don't compete with other people. You're in another league. You're in a league by yourself because it's really you're by yourself in that league because you don't try to compete with people. You don't try to be first. You don't try to be above them. You are just trying to do your best you can in this life. And that's one thing I really appreciate with the Tao Te Ching is its emphasis on being humble to be exalted. There's a quote in the Bible that says, whoever exalts themselves is humble, and whoever humbles themselves is exalted. It's Matthew 23:13. My name, Matthew. See? That's how I remember. But that's what I get throughout all of the Tao Te Ching is this idea of humble yourself. Don't think you're the best. Understand your limits and learn from other people. And also don't be so high and mighty to think that any job is beneath you. As one of my favorite quotes says, there are no small parts, there's only small actors. And that's a way of humbling yourself too, is that there is no job that's beneath you. There's no role that is beneath you. It's only you who is lowly if you believe that these jobs and these aspects of work are something that you are too worthy of. It's actually you who's small. That's a small because actually it's small all just in the practical sense as well. If you're so arrogant to not do certain tasks, you actually limit the amount of tasks that you can do. You actually shrink your possibilities to grow and interact with the world. Practically, you have less activities that you're able to interact with because of your arrogance. You are smaller. Your activities are smaller. So, in not necessarily the literal sense, but a different perspective. So, being able to be open and humble about yourself, to be willing to do the things that arrogant people don't want to do, actually expands your horizons and makes you almost the same as life, as well, you're following life. Example. So maybe you're not as big as it, but you're as big as you can be in your own perceived world. So that's why I think being humble, of course, you can't be submissive, you can't be meek. That's what the Tao Te Ching talks about too, is you can't let people just run you over. You have to have a certain strength to you. But that strength can easily become arrogance and not confidence, and make you something that is not akin to the people that, the humans that are underneath you. It's almost like being arrogant means you're unwilling to be a part of life and also the activities that other humans are engaging in, and failing to engage in the full spectrum of what makes humanity special. And in that, you can't connect, you can't empathize with other people. So you're not only small, but you're lacking empathy. And yeah, so that's why I think being humble and is a virtue in of itself. Humbleness with strength, a strong humble, humble strength, a humble strength, humble strength. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like Takuna in Vagabond. He's a monk in Vagabond who's teaching Miyamoto Musashi, a young samurai, how to live and love life. And there's one of these aspects, one of these parts, assassin comes to try to kill Miyamoto, and Takana, I think that's how you say, doesn't engage him, doesn't say anything. He just stands there and pretty much glares at this assassin. This assassin can feel his strength. And I think that's how we need to act in the world as well, is that we don't need to flaunt our strength. If we're strong, there's no reason to show people that we're strong. We already know that we're strong. So in Takuna's case, he's always happy-go-lucky. He always has a smile on his face. And there's only one time where he was genuinely serious, and there was that time. And he showed his strength, because in that instance, strength needed to be shown to save Miyamoto Musashi. So it's this humble strength that is necessary to be someone on the path to perfect virtue. And I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. Not very long. I didn't have a lot to talk about. I'm also kind of tired from dancing my heart out, but it was a good night, and I think I did learn something, or not learn, but gather a greater understanding of life and how it should work with this humble strength. I think I'm going to try to find a different oxymoron for it. Strong humility. Ooh, that's a good one. Strong humility. So, who knows? Anyways, I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night. Bye.